Guys, September 2025 is about to be legendary for K-dramas. Song Joong-ki is back to sweep us off our feet in a brand new romance. Park Min-young is bringing her boldest femme fatale yet, and Ji-hyun, she's finally making her long-awaited comeback. Today, we're breaking down every new K-drama dropping this September with their release dates, juiciest plot teasers, the A-list casts, and exactly where you can stream them. First up, My Youth. Song Joong-ki is back, and yes, it's a romance, his first in years.
처음 겪은 계절을, 그 해를, 첫눈을 기억하는 사람도 있을까?
He plays Son Woo-hee, a former child star who once had the world's attention but lost his shine thanks to the greed of the adults around him. After years of struggle, he's now living a quiet life as a novelist and florist, until his first love suddenly shows up. That first love is Sung Ji-hyun, played by Chun Woo-hee. She grew up with everything, but when her family suddenly went bankrupt, she learned to fight for survival. Now she's a team leader at Feel Entertainment, ambitious, laser-focused on success, and ready to shake up Woo-hee's peaceful life to get what she wants. But as they reconnect after 10 years apart, both of them are forced to face the versions of themselves they used to be. And maybe, just maybe, the love they never really got over. My Youth premieres September 5th at 8:50 p.m. KST, with 2 episodes back-to-back every Friday. You can catch it on Viki, streaming in selected regions. Next up, Queen Mantis.
정신이 돕기로 했다. 이 사건.
This crime thriller follows one of the most feared serial killers in K-drama history, and the twisted reunion with her son. Hyun-jung plays Jung I-sin, a notorious murderer who brutally killed 5 men over 20 years ago, earning her the nickname the Mantis. She's been locked away ever since. Her son, Cha Soo-yeol, played by Jang Dong-yoon, grew up hating her so much that he became a police detective, determined to take down serial killers like his mother. But then, a chilling new case lands on his desk. A copycat killer is out there, imitating the Mantis's signature style. And to catch them and stop the murders, Soo-yeol has to do the one thing he swore he'd never do: work with the woman he despises most. This is one crime thriller you do not want to miss. Premieres September 5th on SBS TV and streaming on Netflix in select regions. Now, here's the long-awaited return of Park Min-young, back in what could easily be another career-defining role in Confidence Queen.
죄 지은 놈들 죽어서 지옥에 가게 하면 안 돼. 현생에서 지옥을 맛보게 해줘야지.
This slick, must-watch K-drama follows 3 con artists who pull off elaborate, unconventional schemes to take down people consumed by greed. At the center is Yoon Yi-rang, played by Park Min-young, a mastermind con woman with an IQ of 165, putting her in the top 1% of genius minds. She's razor-sharp, thinks way outside the box, and carries a cool charisma that makes her the perfect leader for this crew. And just from the trailer alone, you can already tell she's stepping into shades of a character we've never seen from her before. Joining her is James, played by Park Hee-soon, a veteran con man with a sharp tongue and wicked sense of humor, and Gu-ho, played by Ju Jong-hyuk, the youngest of the trio with a pure, upright personality and an unexpected dose of charm. This isn't your typical crime or heist drama. It's laced with sharp humor, unexpected twists, and that sweet rush of seeing justice served in the most creative ways. Catch it exclusively on Prime Video, with streaming also available on Coupang Play and TV Chosun starting September 6th. Next up, K-drama fans, get ready for the return of Ji-hyun and Kang Dong-won in an edge-of-your-seat spy romance, streaming on Disney+. Ji-hyun stars as Seo Moon-ju, a former US ambassador turned diplomat whose sharp instincts are put to the ultimate test after an assassination attempt on a presidential candidate. What she uncovers is a deadly conspiracy threatening both North and South Korea. Enter Kang Dong-won as San-ho, an elite international agent with a shadowy past. Forced to team up, Moon-ju and San-ho plunge into a dangerous game of politics, betrayal, and survival, where the line between trust and suspicion blurs at every turn. Packed with action, suspense, and sizzling chemistry, this is one drama you cannot afford to skip. If you only watch one spy thriller this year, make it this one. Directed by Kim Hee-won, known for Vincenzo and Queen of Tears, this series brings a powerhouse creative team to life and features a globally diverse cast, including John Cho as the U.S. Deputy Secretary of State, while marking Ji-hyun's Disney Plus debut. Catch the premiere on Disney Plus with a 3-episode launch on September 10th, followed by 2 episodes per week, leading up to the 2-part finale on October 1st. Mark your calendars. If you're in the mood for a K-drama that puts female friendship front and center, You and Everything Else is calling your name.
안 가졌으면 좋겠어, 나처럼. 네가 얼마나 빛나는 아이였는지.
It follows 2 lifelong friends, played by Kim Go-eun and Park Ji-hyun, whose bond is complicated in all the best ways. Part love, part admiration, with just enough jealousy and resentment to make it real. They first meet back in elementary school, one drawn to the other's brilliance, that spark of admiration laced with a hint of envy. Somehow, that mix makes them inseparable. Over the years, they drift apart and find their way back to each other again and again, through their teens, 20s, and 30s. Now in their 40s, one is a screenwriter and the other a celebrated filmmaker. But their reunion comes with a heartbreaking twist. One of them has terminal cancer. And with her time running out, she asks her best friend to stay by her side as she makes the choice to end her life on her own terms. The series takes us back through decades of memories, friendship, heartbreak, and the way 2 people can shape each other's lives in ways they never expected. You and Everything Else hits Netflix on September 12th. And trust me, you're going to want tissues for this one. Next up, 100 Memories.
이거 자이언트 욕 뭐냐? 저기 딱 남잔데. 이거는
Kim Da-mi and Shin Ye-eun are bringing us peak retro romance, dripping with 1980s vibes, friendship, first loves, and those bittersweet moments you never forget. Kim Da-mi is Go Young-rai, a bus attendant on Route 100 who powers through daily motion sickness just to support her family. She's sharp-tongued, fiercely honest, and if you get on her bad side, you're going to hear it. Her dream? Get into university and rewrite her future. Her partner in crime, Seo Jong-ki, played by Shin Ye-eun, is bubbly, bold, and desperate to break free from her rough home life. And then comes Han Jae-pil, played by Hyeon-seong, the rich, swoon-worthy son of a department store owner who hides some serious emotional wounds. He also happens to be the first love of both Young-rai and Jong-hee. So yeah, things are about to get complicated. 100 Memories is your ride to laughter, heartache, and pure 80s nostalgia. Hop on when it premieres September 13th, Saturdays and Sundays on JTBC. Next up, we've got Shin's project.
네, 말씀하세요.
Starring the legendary Han Suk-kyu, the drama follows Mr. Shin, a former top-tier negotiator who swapped high-stakes deals for running a humble fried chicken joint in a small town. But don't be fooled, he can't resist jumping into messy neighborhood conflicts, taking on villains with sharp words and clever moves, and delivering justice with a side of crispy drumsticks. Joining him is rising star Bae Hyun-seong as Philip Cho, a brainy but stiff law graduate who suddenly trades courtroom suits for an apron and fryer. The series follows Mr. Shin as he tackles one tricky situation after another, despite trying to stay out of trouble, while keeping a mysterious secret behind his calm exterior. Catch Shin's project on TVN starting September 15th, 2025, airing every Monday and Tuesday. Next up, Walking on Thin Ice.
나 볼 거 없잖아.
아줌마 말대로 같이 죽어보자고.
This K-drama follows Kang Yoon-soo, portrayed by Lee Young-ae, an ordinary housewife whose life takes a shocking turn when she stumbles upon a massive stash of dangerous substances worth hundreds of billions of won. With her husband battling a terminal illness and medical bills piling up, desperation pushes her into a world she was never meant to enter. To make things work, she turns to her daughter's art teacher Lee Kyung, played by Young-kwang. By day, he's a beloved instructor admired by his students. But by night, he lives a double life as a club MD catering to the wealthy. Together, they form an unlikely partnership in a dangerous game neither fully understands. On the other side is Park Yong-woo as Jang Tae-gu, a veteran detective in the narcotics unit who won't stop until he takes down the city's biggest crime ring. And the deeper he digs, the closer he gets to Yoon-soo. Walking on Thin Ice is equal parts suspense, morality test, and crime thriller. You'll be left questioning every choice. The drama premieres September 20th on KBS2, airing Saturdays and Sundays. Up next, First Lady, a political drama with a ruthless twist.
단 한 사람만은 절 떠나지 않았습니다.
Just 67 days before the presidential inauguration, newly elected President Hyun-min-chul shocks the nation by demanding a divorce. His wife, Cha Soo-yeon, played by Eugene, sees her dream moment turn into a brutal fight where politics, power, and betrayal collide. But Soo-yeon isn't giving up her role as First Lady without a war. Across from her is Ji-hyun Woo as Min-chul, a man who rose from blue-collar roots to the highest office in the land, and may have changed more than anyone expected. And then there's Lee Min-young as Min-chul's oh-so-devoted secretary, who might just be tangled up in more than politics. This is 67 days of lies, ambition, and conspiracies unraveling at the highest level, plus one of the most intense husband versus wife battles we've seen in K-drama. First Lady premieres September 24th on MBN. Get ready! And finally, The Murky Stream, a historical K-drama that's about to get everyone talking.
겁나면 뒤로 붙으시고.
Starring Rowoon, Shin Ye-eun, and Park Seo-ham, this isn't your polished palace romance. It's a gritty tale of survival set in the Joseon era. The once clear Gyeonggang River has turned into a lawless, murky stream, and with it, the lives of three very different people collide. Rowoon transforms into Seul, a man running from a dangerous past who now lives as a rogue. Shin Ye-eun plays Choi-yoon, sharp, principled, and fearless in the face of corruption. And Park Seo-ham is Jang Cheon, a young idealist who dreams of becoming an incorruptible official, but quickly learns just how dirty politics can get. Disney Plus has confirmed the drama is set to premiere this September, so prepare yourself, because The Murky Stream is about to drag us into the chaos. Now it's your turn? Drop a comment and tell us which September K-drama you're most excited for. Personally, I can't wait to see Song Joong-ki again, and this time, in a romance drama. And speaking of Joong-ki, do you think he got a spot on our list of the top 100 most talented K-drama actors? Click on this video right here to find out!